Hi, we present you our product, Tweet Detective. What does it do? So the vision of our product is cleaning up online media, one AI generated content at a time. If we look at the advancements in AI in past few months itself, it has become more and more difficult to differentiate between AI and human written content, and which can be a bit problematic for platforms who rely on human generated content. So let's take a test. Can you differentiate which of these tweets are AI written and which are human written? So I'll give you a couple of seconds, but I'm pretty sure that it will be very difficult for you because a few of these tweets are generated by ChatGPT. So the solution that we provide is a simple plug and play Chrome extension that detects AI written content in the simplest and most accurate manner. So, and just gives a final verdict. This was human generated, this tweet was likely AI generated, and this is strongly AI generated, which means that it's basically just a copy paste of the output of ChatGPT. So how does it work? So we trained two custom models. We fine-tuned GPT-3 on hundreds of thousands of tweets. The first one is an AI detector, which was simply trained to classify a tweet whether it was generated by human or AI. And for this, what we did was that we fed the model tweets generated by humans, asked it to extract the context of the tweet and then generate its own tweet. And then, given these two sets of tweet, we trained it to differentiate among those two tweets. And this model has achieved an accuracy of 98%. The second one is a special one. It's an anomaly detector. So what it does is that this model is trained to create a persona of the Twitter handle. So it will go through your tweets, it will fetch 10 to 20 of your tweets and then generate a persona, like how you write, what kind of content you usually tweet about, and then compare the uh, current tweet in question with your persona, and then it will tell whether it's an anomalous tweet or not. And this model has an accuracy of 87%. So we take weighted scores of these two models and then return the result to the Twitter feed and simply append our verdict onto the tweet. So let's go through a quick demo. So this is my Twitter feed. So as you can see that this tweet is strongly human generated, right? And even if I go through my tweet feeds, let's say this was one of the tweets and this one was strongly human generated. So I have a prompt ready for it, which is to like promote GPT-4 API for developers. And I'll ask ChatGPT to write a tweet for it. Okay, so now I'll just copy this tweet. Let me go to my home page and I'll just tweet it. Okay, this is done. I'll view this and the verdict it's a strongly AI generated tweet. Let me do one more thing. I'll copy this tweet, go to a paraphrasing tool, ask it to paraphrase the tweet, and let's see what happens, right? Because I don't want to uh, like have any make any effort or give any of the inputs. So this is the paraphrased one. I'll tweet it again and view this one. This is also strongly AI generated. So you see that these two are essentially different tweets, but since the AI knows how to like detect these tweets, it is able to mark both of them as AI generated tweets. These are two different tweets, just paraphrased, right? So this is how this was for the demo. And for the way forward, what we are planning to do is expand the capability. So currently it's limited to tweets only because the content is short, and we ran into some limitations of GPT-3 while generating the persona because it will take 10 to 20 tweets from your profile and then feed it to the model. And that runs into the space, like the maximum space that you can give to GPT-3. And we plan to leverage GPT-4 and then move forward to long style contents like blogs, newsletters, academics, chatting apps, social media, because these are places where it's extremely important that the content that is being generated by a human being. And then we plan to build an SDK, and our last step would be to integrate with various platforms, provide them with our SDK, and then iterate based on their needs so that all the platforms can just use our SDK and weed out AI generated content one step at a time. Thank you for your time.